Deception stoppers,
Greetings,
welcome,
greetings,
greetings. All constitutional rights invoked, none waived. For this video, we're going to talk a little bit about why we came down here to Washington, D.C. We came down here for a very important meeting. How you feeling today, Mr. McCormick?
Great, feeling great. Trying to stay warm here. Coming up from Arizona.
Yeah, we were invited down here to have a very important meeting with some very powerful people concerning the things that we have been going through with some of the situations we're involved in the city of Akron and in the city of Columbus. A lot of different matters we shared with you guys concerning different issues, and some things we didn't share with you. You know, we have a lot of different issues going on, things in Cincinnati, things in Columbus, and things in Akron, Ohio as well. So we were invited down here to come down to meet with some very powerful people to discuss those things. And we do want to let you know. It's in the front pocket. We do want to let you know that our case is now pending in the United States Supreme Court. It is now pending in the United States Supreme Court surrounding these matters. And yeah, everything has gotten really serious up until this point. And we thank you.
Everything's got nasty.
We thank you for cooperating with us, and we thank you for subscribing to our channel and visiting our channel. We would like to thank you, but this is now pending before the Supreme Court. So we haven't gotten a decision on it. It'll take about 6 weeks. But yes, things have gotten really serious.
Serious and nasty.
Yes, it has gotten really serious because these people think that they can do what they want to do, and they think that the Constitution is not important, and they think that it's their courts. They think it's their courts. Well, we're going to show them that it's our courts. Okay, it's time for them to cut this shit out and stop playing. You know, stop playing with people's processes. Stop playing with people's assets. Stop playing with people's inheritances. Stop playing with people's marital property. Stop playing with people's children. All of this stuff is about to come to an end because we're sick and tired of it. You know, we're sick and tired of it, and apparently we're not the only people that are victims of, you know, the things that have been going on in those courts down there. So particularly, we wanted to shed light on, you know, a couple of different things, but we want our audience to know that we have taken this thing and we have gotten the United States Supreme Court involved. So the Supreme Court, the United States Supreme Court is involved. This is our cert petition. I talked about these with the officer in the video. I talked about how important the cert petition is. The cert petition is very important. That is your way, that is your entry key into the United States Supreme Court. So what we wanted to do was we wanted to just share our experience with you guys and let you know it's not a, you know, it's not a really complicated process, and it's going to be a lot more people becoming familiar with these processes because these people, they're getting out of hand. Judge Elena Browne, she has gotten comfortable. Okay, she has gotten comfortable. That bitch has gotten comfortable, and her name is on here. You see that? Her name is on here. Okay, so again, you know, as we were in front of the Ohio Supreme Court, we're in front of the we're not in front of the United States Supreme Court right now, but this case is in the United States Supreme Court, and yeah, we want to ask that Maureen O'Connor, the Chief Justice of the Ohio Supreme Court, we want to ask you to get your judges together. Get them together, because the people is not going to stand for this.
We see that, I think it was about a year ago, where she made a statement and said like these courts aren't ATMs.
Yeah, Maureen O'Connor issued a statement shortly after we met with the FBI. She issued a statement, a public statement to all of the 400 judges there, and told them that the courts are not ATMs. So she's really aware of what's going on. But we want to ask her to pay more attention to take this issue more seriously, and take the U.S. Constitution more seriously. And we want her to know that Article 6, Clause 2 makes anything in her state constitution that comes in conflict with those inalienable rights preserved by the United States Constitution. It makes those, it pretty much nullifies that state constitution. So again, we want to shed the light on how important this is, you know. And there's a lot of people watching their processes now. There's a lot of people that's watching this, and there's going to be a lot of people, voicing their opinion about this stuff. Because, I mean, it's just really ridiculous. It's sad. It's pitiful. And, this has been going on. We have been involved in this for quite some time. So it's been going on for quite a while. And, there has been no remedy. Just a whole lot of playing and abuse of process, and violation of the Constitution one after the other. But like I said, they're gonna follow that 14th Amendment so beautifully and so wonderfully. It's gonna be so sexy how they follow that 14th Amendment. I mean, it's just gonna be so wonderful, because you don't get the play. You don't get the play, okay? Michael J. Holbrook thought this was a game. He thought this was a game, okay? His staff attorney, Darcy Schaefer, thought this was a game, okay? It's not a game. It's not a game, okay? So again, we want to let y'all know, we want to let y'all followers know that, we had to come down here to D.C. for a very important meeting, and that the case is before the United States Supreme Court.
Hey, Jorgus, they brought us all the way up to Washington.
Yes.
They brought us all the way up here, but hey, they asked for it. They think they can do what they want to do in Ohio. I mean, the locals, they help each other.
Yeah, people getting in favor. I mean, we know about everything. Everything is going to come out. Everything is going to come out. Judge Elena Browne helped to try to conceal assets. Stacey Gilbert thought this was a game. This is your dog day. This is your dog day. So I mean, again, take heed. We're not playing. See, they didn't know who they were playing with. They didn't know who they were playing with.
They didn't know we were coming up here. They didn't know that we were going to.
They had no idea that the process went to the United States Supreme Court. They had no idea. And and quite frankly, we're pissed. We're pissed the fuck off. We're not playing. Yes, I'm being vulgar in this video because these people, they're not professional. They have demonstrated to us that they're thugs. They're not no fucking professionals. So we're gonna be the professionals. We're gonna deal with them professionally, okay? But they're
professionally and wonderfully, swiftly.
Professionally, wonderfully, and ethically.
Ethically.
And enthusiastically. Okay?
So diligently.
So again, if you guys have any questions, you can enter them down at the comment section. It's cold as hell.
Look at this building. Look how beautiful this building is, though. You got a building right there?
Yeah. So again, we're not going to stand for this. You're not going to do this shit to us. You're not going to do it. We're not having it. You're going to follow the 14th Amendment, a due process, equal protection of law. Okay?
Right.
Equal protection of law. Similarly situated. Equal protection of law, 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution. We're not having this monkey shit. Okay? So the processes that we're going to be involved in Ohio from this point out will all be watched very closely
Very close.
by the supreme authorities of the United States Constitution. So again, we wanted to go ahead and address these issues. And you got anything you would like to say?
I have nothing to say. I'm just looking forward to this process. Excited about it. I mean, I didn't even expect myself. I didn't expect that for us to have gotten this far. But dealing with corrupt officials, you gotta keep climbing the ladder. You gotta keep.
Yes, and they're about to learn that 42 USC 1983 is real. Okay, all right. Because before you become a public official, you have an oath of office. So before you sign that oath of office, you are just a person. So you will be sued in your individual capacity. You will have no immunity, okay? So again, take heed. It's going to be a lot of people's retirements and bank accounts and all kind of shit being attached. Shit. It's going to be shit. I might buy a Ferrari with your fucking retirement.
Give me a Maybach.
Get me a fucking Ferrari and a fucking house with your retirement.
Give me a
Because
Maybach.
these people, they want to play games and it's time for it to stop. But we love you guys. Thank you to all of our viewers and supporters, and all of the officers of the courts that may be watching this. You don't want no 42 USC 1983 suit against you or your
name on this docket up here.
or against your municipality, because it's real. They won't be able to help you, okay? And all the people who've gotten a little bit of help, you'll soon find that help, your help was not help at all, because it's not right. It's not within the realms of balance, okay? All right, so we're not going to make this video too long. We're going to keep it simple, but yeah, thank you guys, and you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you for tuning in to Deception Stop.
Peace out. Thanks for joining.